How many? Yep. I basically have all my healing items, but I don't want to use any in that boss fight. I think I'll just die just to die, because I really do not feel like using any of my health items. I know I can skip these cutscenes. Why you playing with me? Just till the lackeys are gone. That's the one thing I'm not gonna miss from this game is these damn lackeys. Because in the first one, it just feels so good. Oh, I could have got him with a combo right there. That's my fault. But you'll see. Oh, oh, cool. Got a hit in. That's a hit. Even though I didn't want to got more, I could have got more out of it. And he seems like he's a lot more aggressive with that. That's a bad. I didn't want to. I want to use that combo. Lackeys are back. Okay, so key thing in this boss fight: get away from Mirai. Try to get the lackeys to. Cool. Take the health. Hate to do this, but you gotta wall spam. Gotta do it. Let's go. Okay. Nothing but light attacks though. With this dude, just nothing but light attacks because you don't have enough recovery frames. Are too slow with heavy attack. Yeah, the lackeys are back. This is a good battle, man. I'm doing excellent. I'm doing excellent so far. Oh, you son of a. Okay, I should kill him. Drop the essence. Perfect. They're dropping a lot of blue essence for me. I should be able to finish him off now. Got him. It's free. That's awesome. It's one of my best performances yet. I didn't have to use a single health item in that fight. Awesome. Okay, so Greater Ninja, yeah. Okay. No big deal. Man, I just Man, after playing the first one and the second one, and you just get an appreciation of how much this game is just so it's good. It's not good. It's good, man. This thing's a freaking this game's excuse me, a masterpiece, dude. I just love this game, man. The first Ninja Gaiden. At first, I would complain and said it's too hard and all that, but after constantly playing it and playing 3 and Razor's Edge, no offense to Razor's Edge, but it is nothing. It pales in comparison to this. I'm sorry, because it just doesn't keep up. This game, it's open world, great challenge, uh, different types of enemies. It just ain't the same type of enemy on each difficulty. The original one is just it gave birth to the other two, so it's like it set the stepping stone to what was to come. But sadly, it didn't. 3 and the two predecessors. When 3 came around, it lacks in comparison of its predecessors. So on hand, it should be. There's 5 good Ninja Gaiden games on console. I mean, just hold up. Just look at this beautiful background, man. Look at that. Just take a minute and just enjoy that. That's awesome. Top notch. Just I enjoy the detail they put into this game, man. I just really wish that even in Sigma 2 is a very good game. If you get by playing with Momiji, Rachel, and Nayane, which aren't bad characters, they just, to me, playing a game, playing 3, where I don't have to worry about switching over my character, you get kind of attached to that, you know, because PS3 players, you know, you're so used to having to switch if you played only the Sigma games. But when I played this, it's like when I played Ninja Gaiden, the original one, it's not as hard as Black, but I want to get Black. You know, I'm kind of playing them in a weird order though, because it's like just the quality of these games, man. You just don't get that anymore. And I think Black's like what? I only paid, I think, $7 for Ninja Gaiden with 0 shipping and handling because Amazon. $7, dude. $7 for a freaking. That game's is phenomenal. Just love that game so much. Okay, so anyway, Samurai. Key thing is the same thing we did with the like white ninjas. Helmet splitter. Well, no, Izuna drop. Start off with the Izuna drop. Then when you're in midair, use shurikens. To come down with the helmet splitter. Oh, why you grab that? I didn't expect him to do all this. Even though the first game you don't have charging or like the camera to spin around and manipulate it, it kind of gives it its own challenge in its own unique way. Oh lord, because you don't you're not going to be spamming UTs. You're gonna have to well, you can, but it's not like now. I could have just posted up, use the UT. You kind of have to do it like that. When somebody flops, when you kill somebody, take their essence and get a kill. That's basically how it is. And I think playing that game has sharpened my skills on this one because I'm not constantly using UTs all the time. That's the main thing I kind of had with Ninja Gaiden. I enjoyed it, but I don't think I enjoyed it as much is because I constantly kind of abuse the ultimate attack system. Now, only time I really charge ultimate attacks is because if I know there's like a huge fight that is ridiculous or something like that. Like I'm gonna do when I play Sigma 2. When I play that, I'm definitely going to not spam as many UTs like I did when I first did my playthrough of that game. I think that's the reason why I don't end up finishing those, because when I played Ninja Gaiden Sigma and a dude told me I sucked, and I even admit to it, I did suck when I first did that playthrough on normal. Now I think I could probably put. This is my second campaign on hard because the game had corrupted, and I think I'm well suited to play this now than I was a year, basically a couple months ago, because I practiced. It's just the only downside to this is I really, really, really wish you could. I don't have to constantly go through all the difficulties to get to Master Ninja. I wish that if I beat normal, I wish I had normal and hard to begin with. So I've been practicing on hard to start off. But oh yeah, I get mages. Ah yeah, you don't get the mages on one until you fight Masakado. Yeah, and this. Oh yeah, and also in this version of the game, I don't have to. I have to. Ah, in this version of the game, I have to deal with nightmares and fiend cats and fiend Ryus, aka rolling berserkers, those big dudes, those big dinosaurs with those huge cloud-like blades. The one, Cloud from Final Fantasy. Yeah, they got those type of huge, massive blades. They're pretty cool looking. They're one of my favorite enemies to fight actually, and I kind of was disappointed I didn't have those. But the fiend cats, not a pro. I hate those. Didn't mind that, and the fiend Ryu definitely don't mind them. Those guys are ridiculous. Those are too strong because they're just too fast. Anytime I notice this too. Anytime you've always got to fight. Anytime you have to fight like a double ganger Ryu, you're always at your disadvantage. In 3, when you fought a double ganger Ryu, you were playing with probably one of the weakest Ryus ever because he's so slow. He doesn't have that many recovery frames. You're constantly just spamming a graveyard spin with the scythe. So I don't even count that as a fight. Like you can't even. I think Ninja Gaiden 2 Ryu could take those guys on here. Take any double gangers. We would ever fight them on there. But that game has its own difficulties. Sigma and 2 just they're hard on their own. Okay, so let me see. Take this. I always get the Army of the Moon and the Inferno because it's the Inferno. It's way better than Fire Wheels. So I get dealt less damage. Yo, what's up, Wolf? Let's go. Yeah, man. Were you here when I was talking about the differences between this game and the very first one on Xbox? Oops. Got them both. At least the mage. I just need at least the mage down. Level 2. Let's go. Okay, man. Basically, all I was saying is that I really started getting a huge appreciation for the original one, like Sigma and first one in Black, because uh, the first game, like the main reason why what gives that game like its difficulty is because you don't have a camera. Like I'm about to show you what I mean in a second. Uh, yeah, like you see how I'm turning the camera like this? You can't do that in the one on Xbox. All you do is go into like the first person view, which is this. You end up going into that, and you can't. You know, you see how I'm charging up for UT and do that. You